Welcome at the Nurburgring for the third round of the Formula Renault 1.6 NEC Junior. We've had races in Zandvoort and Spa. Now it's time for the Nurburgring. Yeah, it's a fantastic track. I like tracks that go up and down, and it's a Formula 1 track as well. So I find this really cool.
Ook weer met de Renault World Series.
The track is amazing. It's very well built and the asphalt is amazing. But yeah, I think it suits for me. I just need to practice a little more.
Yes, it goes rather well for us. We had a good free practice on Friday. That gave me some confidence, and it's a third weekend of the season, so I take more confidence in the car now. And yesterday qualifying wasn't that good. I had hoped to go higher than 7th, but in the race I went to 6th, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think I can hope do as good or even better today. Yeah, we have Janno Esmeyer in the team, and he has a lot of experience. He had a couple of races last year, including here on the Nurburgring. So that should give us as a team a little advantage, because he has tried a couple of setups already. So that should give us an advantage over the other teams. So I think we're doing a good job this weekend. I'm confident for the race. Thank you, a lot of success. But before we take a look at the races at the Nurburgring, let's have a look at what happened this season. We started off at Zandvoort with Australian Anton de Pasquale on the front row, together with Dutchman Larry ten Voorde. And it was ten Voorde who had the whole shot towards the Tarzan corner from de Pasquale, with Austrian Florian Janitz in third and Janno Esmeyer in fourth position. A good grid of 15 cars there on the track in the dunes, and Anton de Pasquale quickly built on his lead, with Janno Esmeyer taking third away from Janitz and fighting with his countryman ten Voorde for second position now. Behind, Söderström, Habsburg and Ralph Aaron were fighting for the 5th to 7th places. Close fight on every level in this Formula Renault 1.6 NEC Junior Championship. And there is a driver going off in the Tarzan corner. That's Belgian Neil van Varenberg, who drove the French Formula 4 Championship the year before. He didn't have a good start of the season right here. Still Larry ten Voorde fighting with Esmeyer for second position. But in front there was Anton de Pasquale leading the race, and the Australian took the first win of the season in an emphatic way. Ten Voorde finishes in second, Esmeyer in third, Austrian Janitz in fourth, and Belgian with the Italian license Max Stefani in fifth position. So Advanced Australia Fair for Anton de Pasquale, winner of the first race of the season. Pasquale then from ten Voorde, then Esmeyer, Janitz in fourth, and de Fourny in fifth. Time for race 2 at Zandvoort. Again with the same front row. Anything skies but dry race nevertheless. And a great start from Anton de Pasquale, who takes the whole shot away from Larry ten Voorde. And behind it's Ferdinand Habsburg, the Austrian, in the multicolored car in third position. Here Esmeyer is fighting with Ralph Aaron and Oliver Söderström from Sweden for the places 4 to 6. And these guys after that go to top 3. Still Anton de Pasquale in front. And meanwhile Habsburg has taken second position away from ten Voorde. And Esmeyer has rejoined this little group of 2 cars fighting for the podium positions. But it's again an emphatic win for Anton de Pasquale. Perfect opening weekend for the young Australian, winning the second race as well, with Ferdinand Habsburg a surprise second, and a very happy Habsburg taking second from ten Voorde. And Esmeyer just holding off Aaron for fourth position. So another Australian anthem for Anton de Pasquale. 2 out of 2. The season couldn't have started better. Habsburg in second, then ten Voorde, Esmeyer in fifth, and Ralph Aaron in fifth position. And then it was off to Spa for the World Series by Renault meeting. 20 minutes of racing on this 7-kilometer track, and it's Jano Esmayer who started from pole in this first race, and he takes the best start as well, going into La Sous corner in first position from Anton de Pasquale. And then there's a good fight for third place between Janitz, De Fourny and New Zealander Paul Blomqvist. And in front it's Esmayer leading from De Pasquale. Söderström fighting with his countryman Pontus Fredriksson for 6th position, that is. A couple of seconds behind Janitz and De Fourny. Nose to tail, hurtling across this Belgian track. Ralph Aaron with a damaged rear wing there, but he's still able to maintain his position. He's in 8th for the moment, just behind Fredriksson, but in front of Belgian Miguet. A little disappointing Miguet in front of his home crowd. Aaron, who would eventually finish in 8th. In front of Pasquale, kept the pressure on Esmayer, but he was unable to overtake the Dutchman. So it's Esmayer taking the win in the third race of the season, the first at Spa. Anton de Pasquale in 2nd, and Paul Blomqvist finishes in 3rd. Great result for Esmayer. And then race number 2, again with Esmayer on pole position. Next to him, Anton de Pasquale. And Max de Fourny just missing out on the podium in race 1. Wants to go one better here in race 2. Lights go out. Good start from Anton de Pasquale. Going to the first corner side by side with Jano Esmayer. But it's again the Dutchman who holds on to the lead. And good fights for position right behind, with De Fourny and Leenerts, the German, fighting for 3rd place. And Fredriksson and Söderström just behind, fighting for 5th together with Austrian Habsburg in that easily recognizable multicolored Lechner Racing School car. So Esmayer leading from De Pasquale, and then the fight for 3rd between Marcel Leeners and Max de Fourny. De Fourny, a Belgian, driving with an Italian license, but racing in front of his home crowd here. And taking 3rd away here at the chicane. De Fourny now in 3rd with a late braking maneuver. Leenerts tries to claw that position back, but then he spins the car, keeps it under control, keeps it from going into the wall. But it takes some time to get it into the right direction again, and he loses a place to Oliver Söderström. Last lap meanwhile, and still Esmayer leading, having the perfect weekend in the Belgian Ardennes, the Dutchman. And he takes his 2nd win at the Spa track. But Anton de Pasquale, with 2 second positions, remains in the lead of the championship. And Max de Fourny finishes in 3rd. Really good fight for places 7 and 8. And Habsburg in 6th, Aaron in 7th, and Paul Blomqvist in 8th. Second win of the season for Esmayer from De Pasquale, De Fourny, Söderström in 4th, and Marcel Leeners in 5th. Back to the Nurburgring then, with De Pasquale winning race 1 and Larry ten Voorde finishing in 2nd position. But the Dutchman wants to go one better here in race 2.
You're grabbed under the belt.
Yes, I will try to have a good start and try to gain some positions. But the aim is to be at the finish and take important points for the championship. You had your formation lap on slick tires, is that a good choice? Yes, it feels good, the car feels good. So I think it should go well. Start then with Anton de Pasquale. Start of the warm-up lap, while that Pasquale on the front row together with Jano Esmayer and Larry ten Voorde on row 2. And here we are at the start with Jano Esmayer, lights going out, and it's not a good start for Esmayer. There goes the Pasquale, there goes ten Voorde. And even Max de Fourny takes the Dutchman. Going into the first corner, having his teammate on the outside as well. Boris Kolf is there, so Esmayer only in 5th position, but he retakes 1 place already. Slots in behind Max de Fourny, taking 4th position away from Boris Kolf. Here is Boris Kolf. Had almost 3rd position, then had to go wide because de Fourny was sliding a bit wide, avoided contact there. And then he had teammate Jano Esmayer to his right. Wasn't able to put on the gas and just avoided contact there as well with Esmayer. Wheels blocking for Ten Voorde with de Pasquale already having a big lead. And here's Esmayer slipstreaming his way to 2nd position. Outbraking Larry Ten Voorde into the first corner. Esmayer now in 2nd behind de Pasquale, but there's not much time left. It will be very difficult for the Dutchman to close that gap. And it's Anton de Pasquale who takes his 4th win of the season from Jano Esmayer, who is understandably a bit disappointed. But a great result for Anton de Pasquale.
Anton, congratulations, a nice victory for you in the 2nd race.
Yeah, it was great to finish off the weekend on another win, and well, first in every session, so it was great. And the team obviously provided me with the best car I could have, and the results came with that. So it's a really good weekend for us, for me and the team, and couldn't be happier.
And it's really going very well for you this season.
Yeah, so far so good. Our worst result has been 2nd, and that's not something to complain about. So we've extended the championship lead, and hopefully it keeps going like this, and it's going to be a really good year.
And how do you look forward to the track in Essen?
It should be really exciting. I hadn't been to this circuit before this weekend, and I adapted quite well, and I love going to new circuits. It's always exciting, and it gives you something to look forward to, so it'll be good. You never know where you'll be at, so it'll be really exciting, and I look forward to it.
So 4th win of the season for Anton de Pasquale and a big lead in the championship by now. Jano Esmayer finishes in 2nd in the 2nd race at the Nurburgring. Larry Ten Voorde in 3rd from Max de Fourny and Boris Kolf. Marcel, how was your 2nd race?
Yeah, it
was a bit of a mess up. There's some scrap for positions, and then I locked the wheel, so I had a flat spot on the, and I could continue, but my lap times were not that good. So I had to limit the damage in the race.
Also von daher ging es noch. Schadensbegrenzung, sage ich mal.
That was it from the Nurburgring. See you next time.